Stephen A., the news again coming in moments ago, Kevin Durant heading to the Golden State Warriors. How are you viewing this move from Durant?
Well, I'm viewing it as the weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar. Plain and simple. That's just how I look at it. And you depart for the team that beat you when you're on the cusp of getting to the finals yourself or ultimately winning the championship for the franchise that you've been with since you've come into the NBA. I think it's incredibly weak, and I don't want to hear any comparisons to that of LeBron James when LeBron James left Cleveland for South Beach. When LeBron left Cleveland, the cupboard was bare. He was basically the only dude in Cleveland. It was LeBron James and a bunch of no-names.
I want you guys just to close your eyes. I know it's the beginning of the video, but just listen. Close your eyes and think. It's 2018. Golden State Warriors just won their championship. This is their two-peat. Two-peat. Most NBA players don't even get a one. You know what I'm saying? They don't get a one-peat. They don't even win at all. But it's a two-peat, and Golden State Warriors are celebrating. And you see none other than Kevin Durant up front and center. Now tell me this. How do you feel? How do you truly feel about Kevin Durant and his position and how he acquired these two rings? If you're truly a Thunder fan, you will feel sick to your stomach that a team that beat your team 3-1, you blew a 3-1 lead, and then Golden State Warriors came back. They won, also they beat you, they got your star player as well. And I'm not talking about a trash Thunder team. I'm talking about a great, phenomenal Thunder team. They had great players. No, they had people like Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Serge Ibaka, Kendrick Perkins. We had people, legends, or people destined to become legends and future MVPs on this roster. It wasn't scrubs, nor were they trash. They were star players or potential to become star players in the later future. But Kevin Durant threw that all away for a team that beat him in the playoffs.
Oh my God.
Now, before we go back into KD's past, let me give you a couple of examples of what I'm talking about. We have players like Michael Jordan. He is loved by his team and the city he was drafted to, the Chicago Bulls. Kobe Bryant, for example. He been a Laker and he died a Laker, literally. No puns intended, R.I.P. Kobe. Damian Lillard. Although this man has not won a ring, the accomplishments and how good of a player he has become and been, it was only due to him staying in his city and where he was drafted. I know what you guys are saying already. Oh, the reason why he hasn't won a ring is because he's on the same team. But understand, the reason why he has been so good recently is because he has been on the same team. But that is for another video. Then we got Stephen Curry. He won multiple rings and only the Golden State Warriors. There's other players that mix and match and get switched out, but these are role players. I'm talking about all-star players, franchisee players. You see, the problem is not with KD leaving, but how he left and how he made the whole city feel when he left. In 2012, KD played 81 games. Played or average around 38.5 minutes per game, scoring 28.1 points per game. Year prior, while he was in Thunders, 38.5 points, and you can see he was averaging around, I would say an average around 35 points while he was in the Thunders. Now this man had this productivity and left for another team in 2016 Warriors team over here, as you can see. And that just rubbed the people the wrong way. It didn't make them feel appreciated. It made them feel, why would you do that? This team that defeated you, why would you go the next year to that team? And you have to understand the emotions that you make a team feel will create hatred. I'm not saying KD's not a good player, but I'm simply trying to get you guys to understand the reason of why many people do not accept or want to accept the fact that KD left, and they don't want anybody else to make them feel that what he did was acceptable. I'm just here as a healthy medium to explain to you guys on the simple facts. KD is a great player, but to many Thunder fans, he is just not loyal. Now to conclude this video, Kevin Durant, as we know, he is a 6'11", 7-foot demigod. We understand that, but with that comes great responsibility. Due to Kevin Durant being so good and leaving and doing what he did, it caused a lot of trouble in the NBA. For example, players like Stephen Curry, they changed the way the game was operating, the way they played. He was such a threat to the three-point line. It changed it a lot of offense and defense. It changed it how people defended against them and how they would run their offense against them. Stephen Curry literally changed the game. James Harden, for example, this man was such a force and he abused. When I say abuse, I mean this man abused the hell out of the NBA and how he would use it to his advantage to score these points and get to the line 9-10s at a time. This man was so great at doing what he do. The NBA literally enacted a rule that makes it way harder for you to get and-ones, especially when you're going to shoot a three. You can't just shoot a three and go inside the defender while they jump up. It's going to be harder and harder to get these calls. And as you can see from these examples that I'm giving you, it leads to Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is the pinnacle of the game changer. This man is probably the sole reason why many people are hating the NBA, and that is because he created a super team. This man went to a team that were already good. He didn't go to a franchise to build, but he went into an already built franchise. And that is the main reason that I feel that many fans and many NBA players and NBA watchers in general kind of despise Kevin Durant to a certain extent. It's not because of his play, but it's the team that he went to when he got traded. Now we see left and right players trying to create super teams. We seen what happened when KD went to the Nets. We had KD, Harden, Kyrie. That didn't end well. We see that these new generation super teams are not what they used to be back then, and that's for a good reason. But for a period of time, super teams were crazy and out of hand, and we can all blame KD for that reason. And if you don't agree, please leave a comment down below on the reason why you don't agree. This is just a short video of me telling you guys why many people don't like KD. Not saying I don't, I actually like this man. If you guys want more videos, please leave a comment down below, and I will be continuing better and better videos.